the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Portland Snowhawks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Portland Snowhawks and the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Young. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Dixon. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Calais Campbell make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Potts, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
On 2nd down now, Potts And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw is Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now, a 3-point swing right there.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number 1, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On the ground, they go with Young. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. An inside give. Here's Portis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He gets it to Cooks.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Running right, Portis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Potts. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, Friedman. And some room to roam now. And all the way down to the 5.
57 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Dixon, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. On play action, they'll throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
He had some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Drops this one off to Portis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Now Jackson on 1st down, finding Hardman here over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Dixon. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the give, here's Portis. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They hand it off to Portis. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett with career touchdown number 75 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Steps away to his left.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Up the middle they go. Friedman
knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Here's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dixon. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Portis. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up to throw. His throw incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. This is Young on the carry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Young. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Cooks.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Allen able to get him for a loss of about 3. Second and 13. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. On 2nd down, Potts, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A run with Portis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Young, solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down. It's Young. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Danielle Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On second down now, it's Young, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The offense on third down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Just keeping the play alive. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out.
And the Snowhawks are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Jackson now.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Got a man. It's Brown. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. This will be caught by Brown.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The career catch number for him just continues to climb, now at 1,070, and that is where Reggie Wayne finished.
And I was always told, if you went about your business like Reggie Wayne, you had a chance to be a heck of a player. So I've asked, how does this guy go about his business? Morning, noon, night, pregame, postgame, pre-practice, post-practice. That's why he's accumulated this type of number.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Tucker now to add the point after. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On first down, Young. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, it's Young. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Young. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Young.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So for our visitors, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati.